Welcome one and all to track one for the final bout of the Wild West Showdown 2014, the fifth year of the Wild West Showdown, drawing to a close here with an epic bout between these two teams. I would like to introduce you to the man himself, Phil Dirt.
Shh, don't tell anybody, they'll all want one. Hello, folks. We are here for the Battle of Oregon Supremacy, or at least the battle between Lava City and Emerald City. The city, the Battle City. Well, no, because there's Rose City, and then there's
a battle.
Well, it's going to be a battle between Emerald City and Lava City either way. There's cities.
There's math involved, I think. Or
probably. We have our fine non-skating officials for the math to be involved.
Yeah, that's not our job, thankfully. The one thing I do know that I can say with absolute certainty is there's absolutely no excuse for you to not be in the beer garden right now.
Unless you're under 21.
Well, I guess that's fine. Excuse.
There's the one excuse, and then aside from that, there's also no excuse, aside from the under 21 part, for not going to the after party here this evening. Not the one in Buck's trailer. I'll be at that one briefly.
There will be a brief after party for only the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Phil doesn't know this. He may be shocked and surprised to learn that fact, but
we can make it. But head to McCrowd's Grill House. There's going to be karaoke. There's going to be dancing. And thank God there's going to be alcohol. There will also be a party bus available to shuttle people to and from the Baymont. And that bus will run into 2 a.m.
Absolutely. You will not be stranded at McLeod's. They will make sure you get back to the Baymont after doors close.
All right, really quickly for you, benefit of the people on the interwebs that are listening in, you must be tired. Let's introduce the Lava City Rollergirls. Number 1, Anyaz. Number 10, Disabler. 1, 2, 3, Panty Dropper. 2, 11, Juice Nukem. 22, Tree Thugger. 32, Double Deluxe. 357, Demoralizer. Number 4, Dame Deviant. 44, Screamin' Mimi. Number 7, Slayer. 79, Night Mary. 86, Volatile. 969, Cutthroat Kelly. And H2O, Environmental.
I'm going to introduce the Emerald City All-Stars, and I'm going to take my time doing it because I love this team very much. Number 7, Ogden. Number 8, Catino. Number 10, Genesis O'Sin. Number 11, T Natural. Number 12, Aerial Strike. 51, Coop. Number 77, Agent Orange. 83, Rex Havoc. Number 85, Medusa Harm. 94, Red Ruckus. 96, Boylan. 123, Psychotic Rage. 222, Spunky Bruiser. 262, Wonder Dread. 270, Lady Bullseye. 442, Sutherland. 462, Pirate Booty. 828, Zonan the Barbarian. And 1771, Gemini. There you go.
All right, now that we're 6 jams in, if you're in the first jam, number 6, Boylan, jamming for Emerald City, has taken lead jammer position. Anyaz has made it out of the pack. Both jammers now in a scoring position. Penalty trouble running up right now for Lava City. 2-4 pack. Advantage. That's the word I was looking for. Advantage.
We actually planned this bout thusly so that everyone else could be in the beer garden watching Lava City on the flat track, which is usually the inverse, where Lava City is in the beer garden watching everyone else bout. So we planned it this way.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Change it up this year.
Next up, we've got number 22, Tree Thugger for Lava City, up against 262, Wonder Dread for Emerald. Emerald picking up the lead jammer position right off the bat. Emerald City, of course, in green. Lava City in yellow.
Looks like we're going to send some players, no, just one player to the box here for Emerald City. That is Genesis O'Sin, going to take a sit and think about what she's done in her life to lead her to this position. Emerald City calling it off before Tree Thugger can get into that pack and score any points. That was a little bit of a defensive maneuver by Wonder Dread to keep Lava City from getting any points on the board.
Lava City still sitting with a goose egg. I know Foul Bundy and Duke, their coaches, will have a lot to say to them about that. try and make up for that, they send out number 32, Double Deluxe.
She'll be going up against Psychotic Rage for the girls in green. Oh.
Quickest
Fake
jam ever.
Fake out. Haha.
Psych.
The officials say, yeah, we're the ones with the whistles. We tell you when the jam starts.
You don't go until we say so.
Throwing their weight around. That's what we love to see. By the way, I have got to say, I am impressed with all the officiating I have seen here this entire weekend. We love you guys the most.
I am satisfied with the quality of officiating at this tournament.
You can go on record with that. Recorded and documented.
And they still have shot glasses available. Just saying.
We do have shot glasses available. It is a fire sale right now. Emerald City saying their merch must go. Slaughter County saying their merch must go. Both merch tables will battle it out at halftime. There will be an unmasking in the ring of the opposing jammer. Lava City, where is your merch? Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. There is Lava City merch that also must go. Everybody's merch must just go. That's what I'm saying. That's what the message to take away from what I'm mumbling out onto the microphone right now is that everyone's merch has to get out of here before we get to McLeod's in the after party.
Okay, that'll work. All right, a few technical issues we're working through right now. So an official timeout. Killebrew, our head referee, making sure everything is straight and on the level. Okay. All right, technical issues all resolved. Got a 3-2 pack advantage right now for Emerald City. All right. Again, Double Deluxe for Lava. Psychotic Rage for Emerald City.
A psychotic reaction.
Emerald City, of course, in green.
Oh, look at Psychotic Rage there on the outside line. What a jump off the whistle. And she skates away as your lead jammer for Emerald City.
She was ready, but hot behind her is Double Deluxe. Full speed, fast moving pack out there, Double Hot Buck. A lot of speed on this track. People who say the WFTDA Derby is too slow, pay attention.
There you go. Watch this last bout of the night here. Psychotic Rage frantically trying to get the attention of the referee to call it off there, and it works. 3 points on the board for the girls in green. Lava City comes up with no points on that jam.
So we're still at 11-0. Looks like we're going to have Anyaz up for Lava City.
She'll be going up against Boylan.
A rematch of jam number 1. 3-on-4 with the advantage going to the candy corn colored Lava City.
I'm seeing a lot of candy corn stickers around the venue, by the way.
I don't know how they got there. I didn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah.
Pay no attention to those pictures of me passed out at a Lava City after party.
Boylan out front of the pack is your lead jammer as she skates away, looking to get some more points on this scoreboard. Meanwhile, Anyaz having a bit of a tough time getting by that front wall of green.
Great defensive work right now by Emerald City to set up that 3-wall in the front. Just doing some great defense. Looks like Lady Bullseye putting a big shoulders on. Oh, a huge hit there by Genesis of Sin. Finally able to pop free as Anyaz now on a scoring pass.
Boylan gets through, calls it off, and that was legal. Boy, I almost thought for a minute there we're going to have some bad news for Emerald City with a penalty call, but no, instead, it's good news. 4 points on the board instead.
Emerald City still keeping Lava off the board. Demoralizer heading off to the sin bin for a cutting the track penalty. I don't know why these people take knives to the track as often as they do. It really...
Cutting the track. Well played, Phil Dirt. Well played.
Tree Thugger up to jam for Lava City.
She'll be going up against Wonder Dread, full of starch and ready to get to the front of that pack right now. Wonder Dread.
Enriched with vitamins.
Trying to smash through the front of this Lava City defense here, and she does finally make it through. Wonder Dread skating away as the lead jammer.
Tree Thugger having a heck of a time getting through that pack. Now a 2 wall, 2 more to beat. Oh, gets taken out by a block from her own player. But back up, back at him, but not before Wonder Dread can make it through. 5 big points for Emerald City.
Tree Thugger, meanwhile, still having fits there in the pack as she tries to get by. Zona and the Barbarian goes out of bounds there, looking for that big hit, but instead coming up short as now Tree Thugger begins her scoring pass.
Cutthroat Callie with a huge hit in that last pass. Bodies flying all over the place. Oh, my stars and garters. This is roller derby.
He said it. He said it. You can't unhear that.
Time out being taken by the Candy Corn Lava City.
I would say now is a great time to peruse the venue and check out some of these vendor booths, but it looks like the only vendor booths that are open right now are the team merch tables.
And the beer garden.
Oh, yes.
You can buy some fine merch.
I would love.
Drink that merch and enjoy that merch.
I would love to have a Wild West Showdown 2014 beer right now.
Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure.
That was well said.
Beer.
Beer, yes.
Breakfast of
I
champions.
forgot about beer for a moment.
Really?
Oh, we have derailed.
Oh, and we're back. I'd like to thank all of you for coming out here for Wild West Showdown 2014. Been one heck of a tournament so far, Double Out Buck. Had a grand old time. I'd like to thank the Slaughter County Roller Vixens for putting this on. Slaughter County Roller Vixens, Bremerton's premier roller derby league. Amazing work this weekend, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly. I think we're about to pull it off again. 5th year in a row, folks. Psychotic Rage trying to pull off a lead jammer spot as she tries for the middle of the pack.
Oh, looks like Edie Brickwall goes down briefly. That means a drink for everyone in the beer garden.
Yes.
And everybody at home. Oh, Night Mary picking up cutting the track. Night Mary jamming for Lava City, so this is a power jam for Psychotic Rage.
This is not what Lava City wanted to have happen here. There's still plenty of time left to go, of course. Just under 24 minutes in this first period. But we see now Psychotic Rage unopposed offensively as she skates through with a big 5-point pass.
Great offensive work by Emerald City's pack work. I got to say, so far in this bout, I'm very impressed with the pack work of Emerald City. The jammer comes in and they say, nobody, not know how gets in to see the wizard.
Oh, yeah, there it is. And there it is, folks. Roller derby was just ruined forever, single-handedly by Phil Dirt. Yeah, that's it. Psychotic Rage, though, bringing us back into some semblance of formation here of roller derby. She skates through. Big 5 points on that pass. That's a 15-point jam for Emerald City.
Amazing work by Emerald City so far in this. We're 7 minutes in, 39-0. Lava City unable to get their jammers out of the box or through the pack. And when they do get through the pack, Emerald City already with lead, calling off the jam.
That's right. They're everywhere you don't want to be.
Exactly.
If you're on Lava City. Wonder Dread now is right where she wants to be on the jam line.
Night Mary's still in the sin bin, so this is going to be a power jam. And lead jammer for Psychotic Rage.
That was faster than I could even see it happen.
Sorry,
folks.
Wonder Dread. My mistake. I apologize to everyone involved.
You should actually just end everything you say by apologizing. I think that would be better.
Yeah, it's... maybe.
Right now, Night Mary breaks on through to the other side of the pack, but it's going to get called off before she can do any damage. 3 more points on the board for Emerald City.
Great hit by Double Deluxe to send Wonder Dread to the inside. She had to call it off before Night Mary could get around, score some points. But again, still a big goose egg on the board for Lava City. Bagel, if you prefer.
For those of you that were just watching the scoreboard, they're actually in the house right now. We switched sides it makes it a little bit easier on the officials to have them on the right or left side. So it does make a difference. So Emerald City is now on your right side looking at the house scoreboard.
I'm so confused. But then again, that's easy.
Yeah.
Great hit by Demoralizer at the front of the pack, but she couldn't stop her. Making it through is Boylan for lead jammer.
Panty Dropper, meanwhile, having a heck of a time at the back of the pack. She's just trying to make her way through. One blocker to beat it. Zonan the Barbarian, who is not who you want to come up against at the front of the pack. Panty Dropper does make it around the outside.
The tap on the helmet by the jam ref means it's a lap point, so... Oh, but great defensive work right now by Panty Dropper, trying to keep Boylan behind her. She has earned the pass, so 5 big points, but Panty Dropper trying to stop any more points getting scored by Emerald City.
That's right. It's an interesting maneuver by Lava there, and Panty Dropper, she just wanted to end the pain.
Ended their penalty time on their blocker in the box, so now we're going to have a 4-2 pack advantage for Emerald City.
That could be big right here coming in with Psychotic Rage donning the Jammer Star for the girls in green.
And for the Candy Corn, Anya Az, number 1, with the star upon theirs.
Both jammers making contact right off the bat, and a little bit of a pileup means Psychotic Rage is going to have a little bit of an advantage here, and she does find the inside line. That's your lead jammer for Emerald City. This might be the opening that they were hoping for with about 20 minutes left to go in the first period.
Oh, a huge block. Dame Deviant going to the sin button there for a back block major. She'll sit down and feel shame for 1 whole minute. Meanwhile, Misogynist says, yes, 5 big points for Psychotic Rage. Now that's a psychotic reaction.
Psychotic reaction. I'm going to sing as much as I possibly can on the microphone. And
hold it for the after party. Anya is finally clear of the pack. No pack declared, says Killebrew.
Trying to get by Tree Thugger there up front. Psychotic Rage having a little bit of a hard time. She just goes ahead and calls it off. That before scoring 3 more points on the board.
Did not get around the final blocker, but does pick up the 3. Still 55-0 right now.
I think we're waiting for there might be a score adjustment on the scoreboard.
Wait for it.
Maybe. Okay, well, I apologize. I have no idea apparently what I'm talking about.
Hey,
Not
look.
uncommon.
Look, Buck. They're on the pivot line.
What?
Old school derby like Coach used to play. Night Mary out there up against Wonder Dread on this one. Wonder Dread with an early lead pops out. Lead jammer, Emerald City.
Night Mary close behind her, though, on her scoring pass. Both jammers looking to get some points right here. So does 2007 actually count as old school now? Is that what we're going with this?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, boy. I feel young, I guess. Or no? What's the opposite of that?
Old as the hills.
There it is. There it is. Both jammers here trying to catch up to this pack that just took off all of a sudden at a breakneck pace.
It's like a pack, only smaller. It's 2 on 2.
Yeah.
And finally, Wonder Dread says, okay, that's enough time off the clock. We've still got 1 each in the penalty box, so it's going to be 3 on 3 when we get back to it. Folks, you know, if it'll keep Buck from singing for the rest of the bout, just tell him that you're going to go to the after party tonight at McLeod's Grill House, because there will be karaoke, so then he'll have to do it there.
That's all I want to hear. We'll be bringing you all the hits. You know, everything you're used to in your top 40 station. Tom Jones, Johnny Rivers, all of that I will be bringing right to you. Panty Dropper with a great jump off the line is your lead jammer.
First lead jammer of the night for Lava City. Foul Bundy's got to be ecstatic, but Zonan the Barbarian hot on her heels. Oh, wide open lane to the outside for Panty Dropper. And finally knocked out of bounds there by Rex Havoc.
We're going to expect some points on the board here for the girls in yellow, and there it is. Breaking into the plus points. 3 points for Panty Dropper and the Candy Corn Brigade.
Environmental, though, heading off to the penalty box. 4-2 pack advantage right now for the ladies in green, Emerald City. Anya Az out there, number 1 for Lava City, up against 1, 2, 3, Psychotic Rage.
And Psychotic Rage is the one who ends up with a nod. She breaks through that pack first. That means she's the lead jammer skating away.
Trying to get through is Anyaz, but she has to recycle to the back. Great offensive blocking by the Grady's in yellow. Unfortunately, defense suffered on that, and 5 more points put on the board for Emerald City.
Just look at this defense thrown up by Emerald City here, giving Anyaz fits here. She tries to break through that line. Just holding on the inside line. They are not giving her anything, but they are giving Psychotic Rage everything at the same time. That's 5 big points thrown up onto the scoreboard.
Amazing pack work right now, again, by Emerald City, controlling the pack and dictating the speed and flow of the game. But then again, a 4-2 pack, and oh my stars and garters, demoralizer!
Who's the third guy that started announcing all of a sudden? Anyaz.
Finally free of the pack. Oh, great work there, knocking Psychotic Rage out of bounds. She's going to call off the jam.
Anyaz really wanted in that pack before that 4th whistle, I'll tell you that.
Put her head down and charged for it. Just couldn't quite make it, but my goodness, Demoralizer's hit. I think you could say that's a little demoralizing.
Oh!
All right, we got that obvious joke out of the way. I won't have to repeat that later.
Score 1, Phil Dirt. Achievement unlocked right now.
Bing. Yeah, good points.
Everybody is so mad right now. Wonder Dread is angry enough to run into the back of that pack and look for those points.
Night Mary, though, taking that inside line and picking up the cutting the track. Oh, Night Mary having a nightmare going off to the sin bin while Wonder Dread picks up lead jammer, which is the best thing since sliced bread.
Here it is. You are on fire tonight, sir.
Oh, I'd like to thank the Toad House Beer Garden. Anyway, 5 more points on the board for Emerald City. Big yellow wall in front. Wonder Dread able to fight right through and pick up another 5 points. Grand slam on the power jam.
Look at this. Emerald City going to leave it all up to their jammer, but look at Lava City crashing the outside there, trying to smash up that jammer position. Nothing happening, though. Wonder Dread is about to skate on through. She gets 5 more points.
Now a 4-3 pack advantage for Lava City. See if they can put it through with their walls.
Look at that. Tree Thugger taking care of business. And that wasn't quite knocking her out of bounds. That's what she was hoping for as Wonder Dread goes on through.
Cut through Callie, fighting up to him at the last minute. And a timeout taken by head coach of Lava City Smokin' Ashes, Foul Bundy. 89-3. While he talks to the officials about some questions, looks like an official review for Lava City Smokin' Ashes.
Exquisite, exquisite. You know, I'm going to finish your thought. I'm going to just go ahead and finish that from earlier.
Thank you.
Thank you, Toad House Beer Garden, for making this call possible. We love you guys the mostest. And I want to thank everybody else in the beer garden as well, not just the boys from Toad House, but all of you up there who are enjoying the end of this amazing weekend of roller derby here at the Wild West Showdown 2014.
An amazing time had by most.
I have spent most of the time this weekend in an upright position, and so that's a win-win for everybody. Yeah, for the first time ever. On both feet for a lot of the time.
Wow. Really?
Well,
I'm not saying I'm shocked. I'm just shocked. So I'm not saying it. I guess I'm just kind of saying it.
Look, I'm going to tell you absolutely positively for sure that I might be lying at any given moment.
Right.
Most of the things I say are lies, and that's the truth, man. I guarantee it.
Just don't tell me that everything you say is a lie, or you'll fry up my logic circuits, and then I'll wind up on Mud's Women.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. So now we're getting the look from Zonan. Is that what's happened now?
Yes.
So now we're
and Tim Buckyu is giving us the stink eye, I think.
Jeez.
So it's just a little stink eye. Just a wee bit. All right. Thanks to all of you listening at home on the podcast or whatever interweb type device you have. We love each and every one of you that are paying attention.
Did you mean thank you or I'm sorry? It's one of...
Yes, both of those things. Okay. All of the things that are being said.
Remember, you can still open up Pandora on one tab and open up the volume on that maybe, and then turn the volume down on your broadcast, and you might actually be okay. I'm not saying to do that. I'm just kind of throwing options out there.
Right. You know, while you're watching Derby in the background, while you're working on important homework or something.
Homework.
Or whatever it is you do. I don't know what you do at home. I'm not paying attention. I don't watch you through the computers. I don't.
Look, watching. Is that illegal all of a sudden?
You lay down all that fiber optic cable to do what again?
They wouldn't sell telephoto lenses at camera stores if they didn't expect you to use them, all right? Right now, Boylan is expecting to get a jump off this jam line, though.
Oh, I got a feeling Knight Mary, though, is looking in the penalty box, looking out, hoping she gets released soon, biding her time, hoping to get off early for good behavior.
Lady Bullseye going to make her get all the way behind turn number 4 before she comes in, though.
Oh, a huge hit at the front of the pack there. Have both jammers out on a scoring pass.
Boy, look at that. Nightmare caught Boylan looking a little bit there. Ended up passing by her. Of course, Boylan has control. She has the con, as it were. And she's going to utilize that, calling it off.
Couple big hits by Volatile there, and 2 more points on the board for Lava City.
Yeah, there was an official review, and something may have come of that. In either case, the score stands now with just about 13 minutes left. Emerald City All-Stars 89 points, Lava City 5.
We're going to assume that the call stood. Or Foul Bundy asked, hey, do you think my hat's bright enough? In which case the answer is yes.
Yes, the call stands. Psychotic Rage getting angrier in the back of that package. She does finally break through as your lead jammer.
Panty Dropper was having a heck of a time with the 3-wall at the front by Emerald City, but finally finds an open lane on the outside, now through the pack. 4-on-4 pack right now.
Look at that, Psychotic Rage at the front of the pack and calling it off, but not before scoring 4 points.
4 big points there. Man. I'd like to thank all of the sponsors this weekend, each and every one of them helping us put on this show. I'd like to thank Blaze Streaming Media for streaming this media. They may regret it now, but we'd like to thank them for doing it anyway.
They have lived up to their namesake. Yes, streaming media, and they are doing exactly that. Amazingly enough. Both tracks, actually. That's what I'm most proud of. We've got both tracks streaming this entire event.
Cutthroat Cali out there for the first time with the star upon Mars for Lava City. Taking a huge hit, going down, taking another huge hit, staying down.
That looks an awful lot like Wonder Dread, trying to find the outside line, but nothing doing. Little parting shot to Cutthroat Cali, and she skates through as your lead jammer.
Oh, a huge hit there by Genesis O'Sin. Somebody trying to take an apex jump, and she said, no, sorry, don't think so.
Feet off the floor sometimes equals target of opportunity for these blockers.
Another big hit. 3 more points on the board for Lava City. Lava City clawing their way back into this bout.
Zonan the Barbarian actually stole those pants from my closet earlier. I'm going to want those back after the bout, by the way. All right.
Double Deluxe has not stolen anything from me at all, aside from my heart. Those are the ones wearing the stars. Emerald City in the back, Lava City in the front.
We got a 5-on-5 pack going. Our bout, yeah.
Hokey smoke, Bullwinkle. Who would have thunk it?
Boggles the mind, I know.
Great defensive work there. Forcing Double Deluxe to the outside. She has to recycle. Meanwhile, Lava City at the front, holding back Zonan the Barbarian. 3-hugger, just putting on some hits. Putting on a hitting clinic again. 3-hugger just out there putting on all kinds of hip checks. Left, right, up, down, and sideways. Lava City with some big hits there. Screaming Meanie with a good hit.
That's right. Look at this at the front of the pack here. Double Deluxe just trying to get by Ogden on the outside here and just cannot quite keep it in bounds. That's going to recycle her to the back as Zonan the Barbarian now is looking to get by this line of yellow.
And then all of Emerald City heading to the back of the pack, and then Lava City takes over the front. Amazing pack work by both these teams, and Zonan the Barbarian is going to call off this jam. They had enough abuse. She's not going to take it.
Fantastic. You know, the score doesn't actually tell the story here. I mean, both of these teams are battling it out here, and they are not giving up anything. All of these points are hard-earned points.
I was talking to members of Lava City earlier today, and they were looking forward very much to this bout. This is a bout that they've wanted to have for quite some time and are anxious to get this underway and started. But here we are, 10 minutes left, ish, in the second half, or in the first half.
One of the halves.
There's two of them. And they're just excited, and they're throwing on some big hits out there right now, including that one by Demoralizer right there. And now we got Panty Dropper as lead jammer.
Psychotic Rage stopped a little bit, only momentarily though. She breaks through and is looking to score some of those points for the green.
Panty Dropper, more than dropping panties right there, dropping a couple of blockers trying to stand in her way. She lowered her shoulder and said, "I shall pass," and blew her way through to 4 big points.
Panty Dropper, otherwise known as opposite Gandalf.
Yes, anti-Gandalf.
Yeah, anti-Gandalf, yeah.
I shall pass. No, not at all.
Did somebody? Yeah, is somebody? Oh, it's Brawliana. Yeah, we're getting.
Stop starting leagues.
We're getting razzed right now at the announcers table. Cutthroat Callie looking to score some of those points for Lava City.
Up against number 96, Boylan. Boylan, though, picking up a forearm and a cutting the track on Cutthroat Callie. I thought she was supposed to cut throats, not tracks.
Track Callie.
One goes in, the other goes out.
There it is. There it is. Your references to pop culture movies are not working today.
No. That's because it was only pop culture in the 50s. Boylan, though, making it out of the pack first, picking up 5 points.
Those are points, yeah. Okay, here we go. Cutthroat Callie is smashing into the back of this pack, looking to get some points of her own, as Boylan now skates away for 4 points, and 4 points for Cutthroat Callie.
Three-4 pack disadvantage for Emerald City right now. Lava City setting up a wall in the back as Cutthroat Callie shoots through the inside gap, picking up 4 points. No pack declared after Boylan gets hit to the outside. Pack has reformed. Boylan has to recycle as Cutthroat Callie heads back into the pack. Oh man, Shevitz. Genesis O'Sin with a monster hit.
2 blockers in the box right now. Screamin' Meanie got sent in there. I didn't quite see that penalty, but that's going to mean it's even Stevens defensively for both of these teams. A little bit of a light pack, but with the defense we're seeing right now, I don't know if it's making that big of a difference. Both these jammers are not having an easy time of it.
Oh, aspirin's going to be on sale tomorrow, and this jam finally comes to an end. 18-12 total on that advantage, Emerald City. Six minutes, 10 seconds left in the first half.
You know, I'm thinking next year, though, what we do is we just put an ambient microphone in the beer garden right now.
Oh, it would be awesome.
Because what you guys aren't hearing at home is some really, really great stuff. Wisdom, really, being dropped right now.
Really. They're dropping the knowledge. Double Deluxe dropping the lead jammer right there. Lava City smoking ashes with another lead jammer.
Wonder Dread got held up just a bit, and then she skates on through. Both jammers now skating away. The pack is everywhere and nowhere right now.
2-4 pack advantage for Emerald City. Double Deluxe stuck in the middle of it. She's going to take what she can get and call off the jam before Wonder Dread can get there. Picking up 1 point.
We promise you.
2 points.
Okay.
There it is. Once the second player sits down, she gets the scariest type of points there are.
Don't say it.
Ghost points! Zoinks! Jinkies!
Wonder Dread scaring everybody right now on the flat track. by becoming lead jammer before turn 1 even begins.
Anya is out there jamming butt, picking up a cutting the track call. So she's going to go to the sin bin and feel much shame and turn this into a power jam.
I have to apologize. That is not Wonder Dread. She is posing as Wonder Dread. That's Psychotic Rage, of course.
Oh, you don't want to make her mad.
Yeah, I wouldn't like her when she was angry. 5 points goes up on the scoreboard for Psychotic Rage and the girls in green.
Screen and Meanie and Demoralizer, the only 2 blockers out there. Great hit by Screen and Meanie, knocking her to the back. She's got to recycle. I believe a clockwise block. Oh, huge hit by Demoralizer again. Demoralizer having a heck of an offensive, or just a huge hit night.
And Zonan the Barbarian, the lone blocker out there for the moment anyway for Emerald City. Psychotic Rage skates away with 5 more points.
Screaming Meanie heading to the sin bin right now on a destruction of the pack. Also looks like sending out there Tenachero. Gonna sit down in the sin bin. And Demoralizer getting a clockwise block, and another 5 points going up for Emerald City.
Wow, the penalty box seeing a lot of action here. They unplugged our speakers that were right behind them. I can't imagine why they wouldn't want to hear our witty rejoinders.
Our banter?
Yeah. Have no
We will
idea.
parlay with them later, perhaps.
We shall.
But great work so far by all of our NSOs at this tournament. I'd like to thank each and every one of them for showing up. Big hits out there on the pack yet again.
And this is the real Wonder Dread skating away as your lead jammer.
Anya starting this one in the sin bin, giving an early power jam to Emerald City, but now out of the box in the back of the pack, stuck behind that green 3-wall. Big hits by Yellow all over the place.
Exactly, as Wonder Dread takes it to the limit here, 5 points. She was trying for a 6-point pass, but she only got 5.
She probably likes 7, but that's even rarer.
It is the elusive 7-point pass. Wonder Dread just juking and jiving her way in and out of this pack. Now trying to get by Tree Thugger. She does for 5 points on the board. That's 10-point jam thus far, I believe.
Lady Bullseye with a good hit there on Anya, but Anya able to stay on her feet and shoot out of the pack.
Wonder Dread with a great entry of the pack, but then stymied actually, hit and knocked down to the flat track, introduced to gravity the hard way, and she decides to call it off.
A little bit of 9.8 Newton meter action right there. That's right. It's the speed of gravity. 2 minutes remaining in this first period. Remember, we got big deals on merch here at Emerald City Rollergirls merch table and at the Wild West Showdown merch table. Get yourself something nice.
Thank you, everybody at home watching us on the interwebs. Phil Dirt and I love you the most.
I love you all, each and every one of you. Mwah.
Right now, though, I'm in love with Lava City merchandise. Tell us a story, Lava City.
Buy stuff.
Yeah.
I think the
story was... The end, okay.
Spend some money.
An epic tale on the Lifetime original movie, Lava City merch. Buy it now.
Help them get back to Bend, where they have some of the best after parties of all time.
That is not a lie.
Some of the best ones that I can only vaguely remember. I love me some Lava City Smoking Ashes.
Speaking of after parties that we may or may not remember, McLeod's tonight. Do not get stranded at the Baymont because you are able to utilize the party bus.
Party bus!
Taking you back and forth throughout the night to McLeod's and the Baymont. Or if you're like me, you just like to hang out on the party bus. Just say hi to those guys, you know, see what's going on. Just drive back and forth in Bremerton. That's a party in itself.
All right, Killebrew talking to both coaches and or captains. Coaches, of course, usually listed as the alternate because they can't be the captain because captains get penalties and coaches in the penalty box. That's just silly. You can't have that.
I would like to make a public statement to the WFTDA right now.
Do you mean the WFTDA?
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did I say? Either
Something.
way. Yeah, I mumbled something out that was incoherent.
Muftama or mama.
More coaches and announcers in the penalty box. More
Yes.
of that. Phil Dirt, it's time you paid for your sins.
Oh, I've been paying and paying. And hey, look, roller derby's about to happen. We got Zonan the Barbarian out there with the star upon Mars, along with Cutthroat Callie.
Both those jammers trying for the outside, but coming up short, man. Nothing going on out there. Gonna see what else they can do.
Oh, Zonan with a great whip on the outside. Almost turns on the Jets, but not quite enough. One more juke and jive, and lead jammer just gets around Volatile.
And here we go. Cutthroat Callie breaks free, begins her scoring pass now.
3-on-3 in the pack right now.
Pack is doing it at a medium pace right now. They're just kind of skating away from these jammers. Zonan says, yeah, I'm good for that. Calling it off, but not before scoring 2 more points.
Oh, Zonan the Barbarian right at the end of that cuts the track before the 4th whistle blows, which means with just under a minute left in the period, they're going to send out Panty Dropper on a power jam. My goodness. Lava City's opportunity, build some momentum going into this second period, get things working the way they want.
And look what we got here with this pack setup. Lava City saying it's all up to you, Panty Dropper, as she attacks that pack. Big front wall of green there, and she is set loose as your lead jammer.
Finally, with a shoulder block on Boylan, pops her loose, and Edie Brickwall says, you are the lead jammer. Not quite like that, though.
There can be only one. 5 points. There's the magic thumb that tells us it's a grand slam for Panty Dropper. Panty Dropper with the jazz hands entering the pack there. Always appreciated. And 5 more points. Or were those spirit fingers?
I believe a little bit of spirit finger, a little bit of 10 points on the board right now for Lava City and Panty Dropper in this Pow Pow Power Jam. Zonan the Barbarian still looking on from the sin bin and feeling much shame. Panty Dropper hit to the outside, has to recycle.
T-Natural with the hit there.
It's good to recycle, just ask Tree Thugger.
Absolutely right.
Huge hit there by Lady Bullseye. And seeing Zonan the Barbarian head towards the pack, Panty Dropper calls off the jam, picking up another 3 points, 13-point jam. And that's going to take us into halftime, Double-Ott.
Halftime's good for lots of things. Cruising around the venue, checking out merch. But there's another thing I'd like to mention right now. One more thing.
One more thing?
One more thing.
What could it be, Double-Ott Bob?
I'm talking about the Toad House Beer Garden up on the mezzanine level there. If you're in this venue and you are 21 and over, you had better get on up there, get yourself a frosty beverage. You've got about 9.5 minutes left to do it, which is plenty of time. Get yourself on up there, get yourself a beer, maybe go to the bathroom, and come on back here for the rest of this bout. Emerald City All-Stars versus the Smokin' Ashes from Lava City. There's just under 4 minutes left to go until the second period of this bout. I was just asked if there was a shuttle available, some means of transportation to get people from the after party and then to the hotel and then maybe back again. Does anybody here know the answer to that question? Is there such a shuttle available? Those of you in the beer garden? No? No such thing? Well, there is actually. There is a party bus available that will transport you from Baymont to McLeod's and back again, should you need it. That is the answer to that question. Should it arise again, there will be a test later on, and I want to make sure that you realize that's where we're going with that. The party bus will bring you between both of those locations over and over again as much as you need it. Please join us at McLeod's tonight. Karaoke, dancing, drinking, and other things that I cannot mention without making you all accessories after the fact. Just under 3 minutes left to go until Derby time. Plenty of time left to pick up some of that Derby merch over here. We've got plenty of tournament-specific merchandise over at the Slaughter County merch booth. And of course, both teams right now represented on the side of the flat track right now. We've got Emerald City with a fire sale going on. Everything must go. And Lava City right next to them with all of their merch as well. 2 minutes left to go until it's bout time.
All right, I'd like to apologize for everyone for letting Buck talk by himself there for 8 minutes.
I found a way out of my cage earlier. The leash came off. And the leash is about to come off right now in this second half of roller derby. There we go. Immediately when the halftime clock ends, the jam clock begins. Anya Az trying to find that inside line, but instead getting recycled to the back.
Psychotic Rage at the front of the pack, already getting held up by Three Thugger. Oh, but a huge hole in the center opens up, and Anya Az able to shoot through lead jammer.
And it looks like Coop got caught back blocking there. That's going to send her to the sin bin, evening up the numbers in the pack now.
Joining Screamin' Meanie in the penalty box, left over from the first period. Second period right now, 143 advantage Emerald City over Lava 39. But oh, a cutting the track on Psychotic Rage. Looked like 0-0 on that jam. Oh no, 3 points, 42 points now. Lava City building momentum right at the very end of that and trying to carry that momentum over. They're going to send out Cutthroat Cali on this power jam.
Couple of words of encouragement there from the coaching staff to Cutthroat Cali, and she is off. Looking for that wide open hole on the outside. She makes her way around before turn one even begins.
No pack declared. Looked like Dame Deviant with a back block call on that. That actually destroyed the pack. Oh, huge hit coming into the pack. No pack declared. Again, a pack. Cutthroat Cali has to come back in, recycle around the front two for Emerald City. The Chomp working there, holding her up, but 5 more points for Lava City.
This is exactly what the doctor ordered. I mean, I'm here to tell you, 28 minutes is plenty of time to score 100 points, man.
It had happened in the first period, so we could see it in the second. Cutthroat Cali shooting through again, another 5 big points, and now we've got a micro mini pack. 4 players on the floor plus 1 jammer. Oh, shooting through, puts on the toe stops, breaks, shoots out 5 more points. That's going to be a 15-point jam, I believe, for Cutthroat Cali. Yes, it is, 57-143. So far, all Lava City in the second half, Double Out Buck.
That's right, I love seeing these adjustments that these teams make in the locker rooms. Now, during halftime.
I have heard Foul Bundy go off during halftime, but it was a very long time ago, and I think we were all wearing stripes at the time. But
I actually went up to the beer garden, and I had something that actually allows me to see into the future. So I know what happens here, and trust me, it's going to be great.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, and no pass, no penalty. So not lead jammer for Panty Dropper, but first jammer out of the pack. Means lead jammer for 1, 2, 3. Psychotic Rage.
And we're going to see what Psychotic Rage does. She's going to burn through right here and allow Panty Dropper to enter that pack.
Oh, Disabler just missed with a hit right there that I believe would have hurt really bad.
It may have disabled.
Oh, that's the word.
Jammer.
Both Jammers getting through 4 points. Panty Dropper held up just a little bit now behind Psychotic Rage. So maybe Psychotic Rage, you're thinking, why didn't she call it? Well, this is why.
All of you people at home, delete your post that you were just typing on the stream.
All right, speaking of Disabler, because I did hear something while it was halftime. She did miss with that hit. We wish she would have gotten it because that would have been the perfect birthday gift for Disabler. I hear it's her birthday.
Oh my goodness, 19 years old today.
Oh,
Disabler.
It's true. Disabler. I think she's 21. She may show up at the after party later.
Oh boy.
So even if she's 19, we'll pretend because I don't know what her real name is. So
saying you're pretending doesn't work with the Washington State Patrol. I'm just going to throw that out as a warning.
Or the Washington State Liquor Board. Wonder Dread out there. Lead Jammer picked up. Anya Az is on her back, breathing down her neck.
Well said, well said. Look at that, trying to jump the apex. Anya Az ends up on the floor there after trying to get by Agent Orange.
Looks like a late hit on Anya Az. No, misconduct. You cannot make contact with people while you're flying through the air. So tried to make that and ran right into the back of a Emerald City skater. So she's going to sit 1 minute in the box and think about what she'd done.
Taking flight by using means of sorcery is now a major penalty.
It's true. There's no sorcery allowed. That's...
Ogden, however, is allowed to be the lead jammer as she skates away from this pack and looking to score some of those points for Emerald City.
I'm glad the middle is only 30 seconds. Otherwise, we'd... Ogden trying to make it through that candy corn pack. That pack is accordioning out there. Big 3-wall in front. One more to beat and does. 5 more points for Emerald City.
We're seeing now this pack set up for Emerald City. They're saying it's all up to you, Ogden. Here you go. Minor attempting to crash through that pack, but Ogden is all on her own out there. And the pack is called. That's it. Ogden set loose 5 points, and she calls it off.
Like, all right, that's enough power jam for me. I got 10 points. Let somebody else do it. That's somebody else. 1, 2, 3. Psychotic Rage! So angry.
Psychotic Rage.
No.
Smash. Oh, no.
I'm glad we got this table on stage between us.
Big trouble right now, mister.
I'm going to hold my bunny out so she won't hit me.
I'm going to run and tell a grown-up, actually. That's probably what I'm going to do if Psychotic Rage charges, as she's now charging into the back of this pack.
Great hits there at the back of the pack. Unfortunately, the one by, I'm guessing, Dame Deviant, probably, no, I was completely wrong. That's not the last time that's going to happen. But lead jammer there for Psychotic Rage. She's shooting back into the pack. Huge pile up all over the place. Clean up in Apex 1. Anya Az out of the box and trying to get out of the pack. Dodges to the outside, dodges to the insides, beats them like rented goalies and out of the pack.
And Psychotic Rage now trying to pick apart the Lava City defense, but the jam is called before she can make anything of it.
Did individually pass all of the skaters in the pack, so gets up all 4 points. 162, 161. Emerald City back a little bit in control right now. Lava City came out great at the beginning of this. Unfortunately, that power jam set them back a little bit. Now they have to get back in control, try and get momentum on their side. They have a long road to hoe right now, but I'm sure they're working on it.
Exactly, and 23 minutes is all kinds of time to make that happen. 23 minutes left in normal play. Lava City 61, Emerald City 162.
Boylan out there jamming for Emerald City up against Cutthroat Cali. Cutthroat Cali up with a field of green in front of her. She must feel she's at Fenway Park with the green monster. Oh no, the monster!
Isn't that a Sting song or something?
I believe. A beautiful hip check there by Coop. Beautiful hip check by Coop for Emerald City.
Look at this tree thugger leading a train at the front of the pack here, giving fits to Boylan.
Iso and Sapovada, Iso and Sapovada. Lead jammer for Cutthroat Cali. Oh, and a cutting the track on Boylan. Here is what I'm talking about, Double Out Bach. This is the opportunity for Lava City to grab hold of momentum by the short hairs and take themselves to... Oh!
Good save. Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
but a cutting the track on Cutthroat Cali. Again, I thought it was just throats. Throats.
It's tracks, throats, whatever.
Oh, no,
whatever.
Called off. Out.
Oh.
Front player was out of play, out of the pack. So a no pass, no penalty, but she had already picked up because she was cycling through the pack. So a grand slam for Cutthroat Cali and Lava City Smoking Ashes.
Well, you really know your derby.
That one, on the other hand, was not out of play. When she was doing the little spinorama move, skate just crossed that. Toe stop sat down on the infield, out of the infield on the track. So that's going to be a cutting the track penalty. Double Out Buck.
Yeah, those cutting the tracks don't lie. Not when you get two in a row. And that was right at the end of Ogden's penalty, which is going to start us off at Jam 8 with a power jam for the girls in green.
Cutthroat Cali, though, did pick up a further 5 points on that jam. And a official review being called. I'm going to go find out what this is all about, Double Out Buck.
All right. Phil Dirt, the man with a mission on the flat track. Oh, boy, here we go. Here we go. Security, please, to the middle of the track. There's a man wearing plaid pants on the flat track right now. Folks, Phil Dirt is the man with a mission. This timeout, this official review rather, is brought to you by the Sober Announcers Association. Every Sunday night, hundreds of roller derby announcers go stone sober. Help to end this senseless tragedy. Buy an announcer a beer at the after party tonight. You can make a difference, won't you?
Won't you please lend a hand? Wait, I was doing something else.
There was something you were supposed to do out there.
So, Foul Bundy, the coach for Lava City Smoking Ashes, has asked for a review on the previous play on the cutting the track that his jammer received. He alleges that the blocker that was cut was out of play. Therefore, no. Trying to get his jammer out of the box.
I feel like I should be doing the People's Court. Do 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 do.
All right, looks like call on the floor stands. So jammer will remain in the box. Cutthroat Cali gonna sit in the sin bin. Feel much shame next to Volatile.
You're in big trouble right now. I can tell right now. You are. She knows actually where you live, I think. She told me that earlier.
Well, she doesn't, but Volatile does, so now I'm extra nervous.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
So does their coach.
One jammer in the field of play, and that's Wonder Dread, and she is making the most of it. Your lead jammer right now before turn one even began.
A little breakfast sausage there. A couple of links. Trying to make her way through, and does for 5 big points. Emerald City All-Stars.
Emerald City is taking it to town here. We're seeing the time on the clock slowing down slightly. We've got a couple official reviews and some timeouts, but nevertheless, Wonder Dread skating through as quick as she can with 5 points on the board.
Schizophrenic with a commanding lead at this point, but still a lot of time left. But another 5 points. Calling off the jam, freezing the jammer. Cutthroat Cali standing up in the sin bin.
Pardon me, Phil Dirt. I had to take a little break there. Psychotic Rage, though, never taking a break on that jam line. Ready to do business.
Business is good.
There it is.
19-20 something left on the clock. 71-177. Emerald City Schizophrenic with the lead over the Smoke and Ashes from Lava City. Huge hit there. Everybody goes down, and lead jammer for Psychotic Rage when the smoke clears.
And that is Cutthroat Callie making contact with the pack right back up there in front. And she does break free.
Bouncing around Gemini, just making it out of the pack as Agent Orange heads off to the sin bin. There's going to be 4 more points for the Schizophrenics.
Psychotic Rage making sure that that wasn't going to happen. She wasn't about to let any points get put back up on the board for Lava City. But Panty Dropper's got something else to say about that. She's going to want to get some of those points back up on the board for the girls in yellow right now with just about 18 and a half minutes left to go.
Foul Bundy out with a little conversation with Killabrew. Speaking of killing a brew, join us at the after party at McLeod's Grill House.
Both those jammers smashed into the back of the pack here. Down and back up again. Wonder Dread back up and at him. Meanwhile, Panty Dropper having similar bad luck at the front, but then her luck changes. She's the lead jammer.
Takes a bounce off Coop there and makes it out of the pack, but not by much. Barely keeping her feet. Couple of huge hits at the front of the pack now on Wonder Dread. Just missing there was Screamin' Meanie. And 2 more points picked up by the Smoke and Ashes.
There you go. There you go. 2 points is 2 points.
2 points better than no points. At least that's what they tell me at the end of the game.
That's right. They'll take them. That's what the beer garden coach says anyway. I heard her shout that. Beer garden coach, an opportune position for the Lava City.
I thought I had a beer garden coach once, but it just, I don't want to get into that story. Agnes up against Ogden now on the jam line. It hurt. That's all I'm saying is it hurt.
Ogden trying to lay some hurt on herself, but instead getting stymied at the back of the pack.
Oh, and Anya Ass making it out, but on her back is Ogden. And that's going to be a 0-0 goose egg, bagel, bagel. Other assorted round objects that have something in the middle that could be interpreted as a whole. Donut, perhaps?
This is an intervention, Phil Dirt.
Thank you.
This is just an intervention for you right now. Yeah. Cutthroat Callie intervening on the jam line right now. Yeah, that's
up against Boylan. It's not just me. Boylan, 96 for Emerald City. Schizophrenics. Oh, cutting the track on Cutthroat Callie. And Boylan now out there on a power jam. Boylan dodges to the inside, gets around an environmental and picks up lead jammer. 4 on 4 in the pack, but only 1 jammer on the floor, and that belongs to Emerald City.
Trying to smash that front wall there, but instead ending up just kind of splitting up the pack, trying to bridge it as far as they can. Lava City's finally got to let Boylan go, and that's going to be good for a power grand slam.
That did kill some time. Great penalty kill their work. Now trying again. Oh, huge hit by Environmental. And Boylan's just going to call off the jam.
They're going to try and get the most they can out of this power jam. Emerald City actually getting close to a 200-point score here. We're going to see if they can do it. 15 and a half minutes left to go as Emerald City is at 186, Lava City 73.
Cutthroat Callie still looking on from the penalty box, the starry place, the stripy place, the barry hole, the pit of despair. Wonder Dread, though, on the jam line with the star upon Mars, trying to force her way through. Great offensive work by the Genesis Osin. I'm sorry, I screwed that up earlier. It's Genesis Osin's birthday today.
Oh.
Who was I talking about?
You know, if I had a clear recollection of things that had happened more than 5 minutes ago, I would be a better man. I'm not.
Something happened to my short-term memory loss, but I can't remember what. Wonder Dread almost making it through. Big pile up there. Take down by Lava City.
Wonder Dread breaking through. There it is. 5 points on the board for the goes in green. And look at this scrum going on over there on turn 2.
Oh, huge hits. Cutthroat Kelly out of the penalty box, taking all kinds of abuse, all kinds of damage. Wrecks Havoc with a big hit right there. Gemini just missing. Cutthroat Kelly getting out, but not on a scoring pass, so that's going to be a 4-0 run there. 9 points all total for Wonder Dread.
Panty Dropper gets the keys to the car right now. She's going to see what she can do, get some of those points up on the board for the girls in yellow here with just under 14 minutes left to play. She'll be skating up against Zonan offensively for the girls in green. And there's the whistle. They are off. Zonan got a pretty good jump off the line, but ran into a wall of yellow as she's trying to find that daylight.
Panty Dropper running into a wall of green at the back. Huge hits by Rat Rod.
Lava City trading some skaters into the penalty box now. We're going to see what Zonan can make of it as she looks to the inside line. And she does make lead jammer, and that is bad news for Lava City.
Elvira Mental going off for an out of play. Now Lava City attacking, trying to get their jammer out, but Rat Rod is still just putting on some hits.
As Penny Dropper is recycled to the back of the pack, she's going to have to do it all over again. Coming back in with a vengeance this time because it is personal this time. Zonan making it personal, getting by Screamin' Meanie and scoring 5 points for the girls in green.
And a cut around Ogden. Ogden with a great move there to drop all the way back. Panty Dropper didn't see her, so she picks up that cutting penalty. Great work out there by Emerald City. Emerald City still trying to control it. Screamin' Meanie with the big hit there. And Disabler with a big hit. Disabler finally has to give up the ghost. She's out of play, and 5 more points on the board for Emerald City.
Pack resetting now on turn 3. Just waiting for that jammer. And here we see Disabler and Screamin' Meanie putting on the hits, but Zonan says, hey, I've got an inside line. I'm just going to go ahead and take it. No problem. 5 points on the board.
Double Deluxe out of the box and joins her partners at the front of the pack. Penalty box mostly emptied except for one jammer and one blocker for a 4-3 pack advantage. Disabler, a nice punch out of bounds there. Elvira, another punch out of bounds. Oh, and a huge hit coming in by Lady Bullseye. Lady Bullseye, though, I think a back block call is going to happen on that, and it does. And a 20-point jam by Zonan the Barbarian. Everybody in the beer garden take a drink there as Edie Brickwall goes down.
I was going to say for no apparent reason, but
Nah.
Just do it.
It's not as fun as Osis, but still.
Panty Dropper brought her own cheering section for the penalty box. Not a bad move as Wonder Dread is now on legal play, trying to get through this pack and looking for the outside line. She does beat the pack and skates through as your lead jammer.
Panty Dropper has to recycle back behind Coop and does, but now trying to find a hole, finds it, sails through out of the pack. And a cutting the track on Wonder Dread. Now we've got dueling power jams.
Panty Dropper looking for those points. She does break through. That's 5 points for Lava City. And here they go.
Smoke and ashes, 10:30 left on the clock. They're starting to work it right now. Panty Dropper coming into the pack, tries to get around Coop, gets knocked out of bounds.
Look at this. Look at Emerald City now just extending their zone of influence now, making Panty Dropper go all the way back to turn 2 to come back in.
It was a good plan by the Smoke and Ashes. Try and knock down all the schizophrenics, get them out of bounds, cause that jammer, cause them to be null, but not quite working enough. Panty Dropper, though, finally able to fight her way through the pack for another 5 big points. Lava City Smoke and Ashes.
Emerald City using a bit of strategery here from the back to the front, then back again.
Rex Havoc is wrecking havoc out on the track right there. Huge hits. Knocking Panty Dropper to the inside.
Panty Dropper still just having fits here, trying to get by Coop, but with a big assisting block.
That was Spunky Bruiser, I believe.
No, it was Bullseye. I'm sorry.
Oh, Lady Bullseye.
We misspoke. Bullseye coming in with that amazing assisting block. Regardless, panty dropper. 5 points on the board as Lava City.
And Emerald City finally getting through. Wonder Dread picking up 4 points of her own. Coming out of the box, making a lap, making another one, picking up 4. Calling it good. 88-224 right now. Just under 9 minutes left. Just under 9 minutes left in the Wild West Showdown 2014.
That's right, folks. The 5th year in a row right here in Kitsap County, the Wild West Showdown. There it is.
5 big years.
They were big years too, man. I'm telling you what.
Huge. Oh, speaking of big things, there's a huge hit there by Juice Nukem, lighting her up on Psychotic Rage. Anya Ass able to find a hole in the front of the pack. Lead Jammer smoking ashes.
Psychotic Rage getting angrier though. Again, Juice Nukem with the amazing hit out of bounds. That's going to send her all the way back to the beginning of the turn and open up a hole for Anya Az to skate on by.
Anya Az already picking up that lap point on the jammer. Now just trying to make it out around everybody else. Going to call off the jam. Did not want to try and deal with that gruesome twosome that she was dealing with. Picking up 3 more points for Lava City.
Oh, the craziest bout that ever there was. Just under 8 minutes left to go. You've still got time, folks, to pick up some of this merch over here. Emerald City merch, Lava City merch, Slaughter County merch for the Wild West Showdown 2014. Go get it.
Official Wild West Showdown. Did I mention they have shot glasses?
They do have shot glasses.
Very nice, yeah.
You can put things in them and then drink those things.
Shots. Lead Jammer, Wonder Dread. Able to find that inside line. Tree Thugger, though, hot on her heels. Oh, big hit there at the back of the pack by Dame Deviant.
And look at this pack take off, man. Just skating away from these jammers.
Oh, they have to slow down to pick up some of their fallen members as everybody's going down.
Oh, and Wonder Dread decides to call it off. 4 points on the board for the girls in green.
Foul Bundy out there for another conversation with Killebrew. 6:44 left on the clock. Emerald City Schizophrenics up against Lava City Smoking Ashes. Double Deluxe up against Gemini.
Gemini.
Gemini trying to take that inside line, running into trouble, but picks up Lead Jammer. Double Deluxe, though, out in front. The Jammer in the lead. But being as this is WFTDA, you get Lead Jammer, and that's what you keep.
It keeps, yeah.
Unless you go to the box or lose your cover, or we won't get into it right now. It's too late for that kind of nonsense. 6 minutes left in the Wild West Showdown and this bout.
Psychotic Rage, Anya Az, in theaters this fall. Or right now on the jam line, I mean.
Right, yes.
One of those two things is true.
The other one is slightly not. Big wall of Emerald City. Emerald City continuing with their POC work. Clockwise block called from the back on Rex Havoc. She'll go to the sin bin, but it worked as Psychotic Rage. Lead Jammer.
Right up front here, Anya Az trying to get by Spunky Bruiser. She finally does, but that was a lot of time chewed off of the jam clock, which means Psychotic Rage is going to skate through for 4 points and then call it off. We'll see if Anya Az went to the fourth whistle. She did, but did not get any points for it.
She missed the birthday girl, Genesis Osin. The real birthday girl, not the fake one that I mentioned earlier.
You're making stuff up now.
That was like the fake shump.
I guess it's just all of our birthdays tonight. Whatever. Enjoy your birthdays, everybody.
Genesis Osin, it's your birthday. Birthday. Enjoy. Happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful time. Please join us at the after party. Meanwhile, Tree Thugger up against Wonder Dread.
The pre-after party going on right now on the flat track.
Ain't no party like a Tree Hugger Wonder Dread party. Because a Tree Thugger Wonder Dread party lasts at least like 2 minutes.
Absolutely. Ain't no party like a tree thugger party, cause a tree thugger party don't stop.
Woot. Woot, 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 woot.
Wonder Dread, yeah, loses the line a little bit as Tree Thugger goes by her. She says, well, I'm just going to call it off then.
Now we got a couple of refs with their fists in the air. Ref unity!
The revolution starts here.
The revolution will not be televised, but it will be put on the internets.
It will have vertical stripes.
Yes. I'd like to thank all of the officials. Nothing but love for all of our officials this weekend. I must say, I am satisfied with the officiating at this tournament.
I hear your comment and have processed it completely. Number 32, Double Deluxe, jumps on the outside of that pack and is now your lead jammer.
Oh, hot on her heels, though. That's number 11, Natural. Up for the first time with the star upon bars this evening.
Double Deluxe right up in front of that pack, trying to get by the last line defense, calls it off. Just short, though. She gets 2 points, calling it off right before Natural can do any damage.
We're at just over 3 minutes till we can head over to McLeod's Grill House. Did I mention there'd be karaoke?
Oh, yes.
Did I mention that there would be dancing?
The two most beautiful art forms in the world.
Did I mention that there would be alcohol?
I'm sorry, the 3 most beautiful art forms in the world.
All right,
represented.
We got 2:42 left on the clock. Anya Ass up against Wonder Dread. Wonder Dread sneaking out to an early lead jammer. Lava City, no more challenges left, but they do have 2 timeouts still.
Beating that inside blocker, Juice Nukem. That means Wonder Dread is going to score 5 points. The magic thumb says 5.
Anya Ass just having a heck of a time with the birthday girl with a huge hit. Genesis of Sin. Oh my goodness. Happy birthday to her. With a huge monster hit.
At the front of the pack, Wonder Dread gets right by Tree Thugger. Wonder Dread is the jammer. She gets 5 points on the board.
You keep talking. It's beautiful. Anya is actually stuck at the back of the pack. More and more hits from Gemini. Oh, but a great hit there by Tree Thugger, knocking Wonder Dread out of bounds. She's got to recycle halfway to Cleveland, all the way to the back of the pack. Cleveland, Washington, of course, is just, it's right by Des Moines.
Don't need to qualify that. That's okay.
Sorry. I just couldn't stop talking sometimes. Another Grand Slam, 5 points, Wonder Dread.
Anya Az at the back of the pack, though, just trying to break through. I mean, look at this amazing green wall of pain here. Lady Bullseye with some amazing blocking going on there, and then a reciprocal block by Genesis O'Sin.
And shooting right back to the back of the pack is again Gemini, forcing her to come back in. Oh, that's gonna hurt. A Tree Thugger falls in the forest, and I heard it.
Everybody heard that. 5 points, meanwhile, on the board for the girls in green.
Anya thought she was getting out, but the birthday girl knocks her down one last time, and that jam comes to an end. Huge jam, 25 points for Wonder Dread.
We are going to see if we can't get you at least one more jam during this bout, folks. And I'm telling you, I want to hear every single person in the beer garden right now during this last jam.
All 12 of you.
That's right. That was good. We can do better.
Good. There are literally tens of people up there.
Hanging on our every word. Not really.
Wishing we'd shut the hell up. And we will here in about 10 seconds. Or till the natural end of this jam, as Night Mary taking on Psychotic Rage in what could very well be the last jam. Oh, being that time has expired, yes, this will be the last jam. Night Mary having a heck of a time at the front of the pack. In comes somebody to help, but wreaks havoc there to wreak some havoc. Lead jammer Night Mary.
Psychotic Rage looking for that inside line, and she finds it, getting right by Cutthroat Callie.
Both jammers out of the pack now. 4-on-4 empty penalty box. Mildred Fierce, it would be milkshake time if you were here.
Time has stopped. Confusion reigns on the flat track.
I don't know how long anything will go on anymore. There's just the scoreboard can't handle the excitement anymore.
I think a black hole opened up behind us. Physics thrown out the window.
The horror.
Psychotic rage.
You must make a friend with horror.
Skating away.
And Nightmare's going to call off the jam, picking up 2 points on that. It's not official.
It isn't official.
It isn't official,
right.
but I think we're going to go ahead and call this one for Emerald City Schizophrenics.
I'm okay with that.
261, Lava City Smoke and Ashes, 96. Let's give a big hand. Come on down. Well, set your beers down. Come on down and give congratulations to the Schizophrenic from Emerald City.
There's a bunch of Canadians up there, I think. They're drinking extremely dark beer and eating back bacon right now, but they should come on down.
They got some of the cheese curds covered in gravy, I bet you.
You can just eat it there. I promise you, your French fries and gravy will be safe.
Right.
So come on down.
We're all the way over here.
Yeah.
We won't be up there. I couldn't possibly take those back stairs.
Yeah,
That would
I'm
be
not going to
wrong.
outpace them. Couple parting words here from the coaching staff to the officials, but from an announcer standpoint, I want to thank everybody here who stayed till the bitter end. I am so appreciative. We love you guys. Thank you for helping us make another successful Wild West Showdown.
Exactly. This has been a great tournament. Thanks each and every one of you who stayed till the very last minute. Tell your friends and family thanks for coming at all, but we appreciate it. Everybody listening at home on the interwebs, thank you to Blaze Stream Media for putting this on the interwebs. You guys kick ass. I can say it now.
Yeah, you can.
It's after 10, right?
It's fine, yeah. It goes PG-13 right now.
Right.
Waiting for that thumbs up from the officials. Everybody, the Emerald City All-Stars. Let's give them a round of applause.
Schizophrenics! Big hand for great work. They will be hosting a tournament coming up.
That is right.
And what is the name of that? I know everybody's coming to the tournament.
Everybody, the world.
Big O! The world is coming. Stop on by, look it up at thebigo.com. Check out their website. Check out their advertisements. Come on down. It'll be fantastic. Please, ladies and gentlemen, also a big hand for Lava City Smoking Ashes. Yeah, join us for the Big O, May 2nd through the 4th, Eugene, Oregon. The world is coming. And then they need a cigarette.
Don't patronize us, all right? Yeah. We will see all of you at the after party. At least
Oh,
be
yeah.
better.
Even
That's half my age. That's like really.
All right, thanks everybody. Thank you, Toad House Beer Garden. Especially Toad House Beer Garden. Thank you, Double Out Buck. I'm Phil Dirtz. Until next year, you have a lovely, lovely, lovely evening.
We're going to wrap things up here. Thank you, everybody, on the interwebs for watching this bout. I'm Double Out Buck. This is Phil Dirt. We love every one of you guys. Another successful year by the skin of our teeth, I might add.
My teeth have been skinned. It's very painful, very painful. I've been in amazing dental pain all weekend.
Do not want to witness that again. Not tonight, not ever. We're going to see you guys at the after party, and we'll see everybody else on the interweb, and hopefully at the Big O later on May 2nd through 4th.
Join us at all of them. Thank you.
See who's got who beat here.
That's right. All right, Pete, I'm coming backstage. All right, internet audience, let's go back into the den, take a look at how the mess was made. We're in the midst of striking already. That's how it is after you've just done about 48 hours of show in 50 hours. But right back here, we've got track 1. We've got, well, track 2 used to be right there. And from all of us here at Blaze, we just want to say it's been a pleasure working with you or serving you this weekend. And we hope that you're enjoy the weekend, and we'll see you on the next one. Take me out, Pete.